Hey, all Pops here. So, what happened last night with Blizzard? Last night, the strangest thing happened with Blizzard in WoW. Right now, we're up here in the Alterac Mountains, and we are doing the quest for Botlow's Yeti's fur cloak. And we need 10 of these Yeti furs. And there's probably 4 or 5 people up here hunting Yetis at the same time as me. And we were having all kinds of difficulty finding mobs, tagging mobs, because there was at least 4 or 5 people in this small area. It was several minutes sometimes in between getting a mob. And then there was, of course, when they did spawn and you saw one, you had all kinds of trouble getting to that mob prior to someone else taking them. A lot of these people up here are level 40. They have mounts. They can cover the ground a lot faster than my poor little level 36 priest who doesn't have a mount, doesn't have any kind of speed buff or anything. And you can see there, we're running around here. We're looking for Yetis, looking for Yetis, looking for Yetis. Not having any luck at all. Very frustrating. It took a lot of patience to get through this quest. It was not until I actually got a friend of mine that's a level 40 druid to come up here and party with me that we were really able to get this quest complete. And you can see more people coming in. And at this point, I'm pretty annoyed with Blizzard for failing to provide adequate mobs, for the number of people in the zone. I think it took me somewhere around half an hour, 45 minutes just to complete this one quest because there were not enough mobs. And when you did find them and you go after them, they were probably already tagged. So that made it a little bit more difficult, as you can see. All right, well, you get the idea. There's about 5 of us up here, maybe 6 of us up here, all at the same time, hunting down these Yetis, having difficulty getting them. Of course, again, as I said, as a level 36 priest, I'm at a disadvantage. I have no type of speed buff or anything. All right, and there's where I got the invite from a friend of mine who came up and she helped me complete the quest. It did take 2 of us to be able to do this quest and find enough Yetis. The pickings were slim. All right, so we went from that to, let me show you what happened when we got over to Arathi Highlands. And I'll show you that now. Okay, so here we are. We're in the Arathi Highlands. We're doing the quest up at Northfold Manor, where we need to kill 10 Syndicate highwaymen and we need to get 6 Scarlet mercenaries. Again, you can see the area is heavily farmed. You see a lot of dead corpses here. So again, the problem is that these are such small areas where these mobs are at. And when you get 3, 4, 5 people in here at the same time farming them, it becomes very difficult for everybody to get mobs. So we need 6 of these mercenaries. They spawn in certain spots. Usually there's a couple over here. You can see, though, as soon as they're being spawned, they're being pulled. Nothing up there, nothing up here. I do believe I got lucky and stumbled into a highwayman over here. Nothing. There's people over here. There's a person here. Usually there's a couple of mercenaries here. You can see another warlock is coming to join the battle. We ran around there searching. We even went into this barn, which usually has 2 or 3 inside of it. Figuring, well, maybe because we're a double, but nope, there is a rogue that's already camping this barn. So anyway, yeah, the battle continued to find mobs. It was with, again, great difficulty that I was able to complete this quest. Took me a good, 45 minutes again, just to do the one quest. Again, no mercenaries up, no respawns yet. We did find a highwayman. Anyway, you get the picture. Mobs were pretty scarce. If there was 2 or 3 people in the zone or doing the same quest as you, it took quite a while to get the quest done. There's been no increase in the spawn times or anything like that, so it's quite the patience thing. And then, somewhere along the line, somebody in Blizzard flipped a switch and WoW went absolutely crazy. And let me show you what I'm talking about there. All right, so now we're up here and we're still in the Arathi Highlands. We're doing the Worth Its Weight in Gold quest where we need 10 witherbark tusks, 4 medicine pouches, and a shadow hunter knife. Now, to get the shadow hunter knife, you have to go into this cave. And as you can see now, the mobs have gone, they're going crazy. I mean, somebody flipped a switch, and as soon as you killed the mob, you're going to see, as soon as we take it down, it respawns almost instantaneously. We went from one extreme to the other, like, it was just, you couldn't, again, very difficult to do the quest because you can't progress to get to the mobs you need now because of the hyper spawning that's going on. And you'll see what I mean. Okay, so here we go. I mean, we already have 1, 2, 3 mobs. Now we have 2. And you can see, here we go. That one there just respawned. This witherbark headhunter respawned as soon as we killed it. It's really pretty bad. Yep, now you can see the witch doctor behind us respawn that we had already killed. We're killing 6, 7, 8 mobs in a row, and they're still spawning. Still spawning like crazy. You really can't go back and loot, because if you go back there to loot, you're going to see, okay, there you go, and there's that headhunter, it's back. There's that Pat headhunter, it's back. We go over a corner, we think, all right, well, maybe we'll make a stand in a corner. Going through mana like it's crazy, just trying to keep the druid alive with me that's doing, assisting me in this quest. So I don't know who's at fault here. All right. Anyway, you get the picture. Now, we can't even sit down and drink. And up comes the headhunter we just killed in this corner. And you can see these have all respawned back here. The ones we had just killed, I mean, we're talking within seconds these things are respawning. And it's not just here. In my chat, I'm talking to people that are in the Badlands. The elementals are respawning within seconds. I mean, it's great if you had a quest to do where you needed to get, so many items off the mobs because you didn't run out of mobs. But when trying to make any kind of forward progress, it was just crazy. We're going to wipe right here because, 1, we just don't have the mana, and 2, the mobs just keep coming. Here you are, the headhunter's back. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Now watch what happens when we try to do an escort quest. All right, so we are doing the Hints of a New Plague quest. And you escort Kinlery here. You escort her down through the Goshek farm to where the head alchemist is, and you'll kill him, and then, of course, you go up and turn in the quest for anybody that's ever done it. Again, we're still up in the Arathi Highlands. All right, so now we spawned. 3 of these are normal. That's part of the quest line. 3 of them come out to attack her. Okay, so we got the first one down. Here we go. All right, looks like we're going to make some progress here. All right. Whoops. Guess what? That one's back. We had just killed that one. It's back. Oh, here comes another one. I've probably taken the healing at this point. There's the one we just killed. He's back. So normally you'd kill the 3 that invaded, maybe that one there, and then you'd move on, and you'd be fine. Okay, well, you can see the one behind us has already spawned. And here's the other problem is the Forsaken Courier and his 4 bodyguards are at the house. And for some reason, they don't leave. They're supposed to walk away from there, and they're supposed to, and then of course, they make a trek all the way to Terran Mill, if they're not killed between here and Terran Mill, because the courier, which is surrounded by the 4 bodyguards, carries an envelope that you need to loot, which actually leads to this escort quest. So they should be gone. They should already be gone, the couriers. They shouldn't be there. That's 5 mobs that are at this house. And you can see we're not making any progress. I mean, here, we're trying to kill them, and as soon as we kill them, here comes one off to our left, here comes one off to our right, here comes one off behind us, here comes another one. I mean, it just was insane. You could not do this quest. This is a quest that, normally I solo, and here I am with a 40 druid trying to get this quest complete, and we're just not gonna. We are going to fail the quest. Here comes another one. It didn't matter how fast you killed them or how many you killed, they just kept coming. It was totally, and you can see already, there you go, got another one coming off from the left. We're trying to move up, we're trying to get closer to where the quest is. Nope, here comes another one. And again, the courier is still at the house, and the courier by this point is supposed to have walked away on his trek to Terran Mill. Which he hasn't. You can see both of us are low on health, both of us are low on mana. All right, now the courier is there. Here comes the Forsaken bodyguard. Here comes the other one. There you go. Now we've got 5 plus 1. I mean, it was just crazy. Because, again, the courier didn't take his normal route, didn't walk away. He, for some reason, just stayed there. Almost like it was constantly a spawn. Yep, we lost a druid. I mean, just look at the mobs here. Insane. Anyway, I'm going to perish in a moment. And we decided not to do that quest. So we thought we'd go and do the Princess Trapped quest where we touch the crystal. And then after touching the crystal, we've got to go get some 12 motes of Misril, or whatever it's called, from the kobolds. And I'll show you what happened there. All right, here we are. We're over here fighting the kobolds. And this is where it worked to our advantage. Because this is a quest where you have to loot something off of the mob. So obviously, as fast as you can kill the mobs, the better off you are. And you can see that they're hyper spawning here. There's definitely no shortage. There's probably 3 or 4 of us at the moment hunting these. There we go. No sooner do you kill it, it respawns. Anyway, I don't know what happened, but playing WoW last night was a nightmare. We went from, as you can see, not being able to get mobs because of a lack of having them to just having way too many mobs. And that made it very, very difficult to play the game and enjoy it. Hopefully today Blizzard will have that all taken care of. All right, thought I'd share that with you.